What are we loud or something?
Hold on, I gotta call the cops. Hold on.
Can y'all move? My daughter's sleeping.
Okay.
She's 6. Y'all waking her up, my fucking dog.
We didn't know that we were being loud,
My
sir.
dogs are awake. You hear?
She's
You hear the dogs?
Don't touch me. That's assault.
Did I fucking touch you?
No,
You
you're
hear the
very
fucking
close
dogs?
to.
I don't give a fuck.
You're
You
very-
hear the dogs? Get the fuck going. Get the fuck going. All right?
Can't.
Okay.
Call the cops. Call the cops. Call the
You're in
cops.
for it.
Call the cops. Call the cops. Dude, don't touch me.
Get the fuck out of here.
Don't you fucking touch me. Don't you fucking touch me.
Back the fuck
Don't
up,
you fucking
big
touch me.
motherfucker.
Don't you fucking
Get
touch
the
me.
fuck out.
Don't you. Oh, don't you fucking touch me.
About 1 year ago, myself, my boyfriend, and our friend were peacefully holding signs at a public intersection where slaughter trucks were driving through on their way to the slaughterhouse. We were there to bear witness to the animals and raise awareness that we do not need animal products to survive, and we actually thrive better without them. Therefore, eating animal products is unnecessary violence. Then, the 2 men that you just saw came out of their house and walked all the way up to us and assaulted us for no reason. The camera getting cut off that you just saw was me recording on my phone, getting cut off because the younger of the 2 men started punching me in the head and wailing at me. But luckily my boyfriend was able to pick him off and get him off of me and get him away from me. We did end up going to court and we were able to charge the older man with assault, but unfortunately not the younger man because the judge didn't really give a fuck and all he was concerned about was what was caught on video and what wasn't. So since my video cut off because I was being punched in the head, somehow he translated that to the camera didn't see it, so therefore it didn't happen. But don't need to explain why the justice system isn't really justice. So I will now play the other clip of our friend's video of this happening, followed by video showing what we were there doing and proving that we were at a public intersection.
Don't talk to her. Don't talk to her.
Alright, let's back up.
Yeah. No, don't pack up. Call the police though.
Hold on, I gotta call the cops. Hold on.
We're not waking her up.
She's yelling.
My dogs are awake. You hear?
She's
You hear the
yelling.
dogs?
Don't
You hear
touch
the
me.
dogs?
That's assault.
Did I fucking touch you?
No,
You
you're
hear the
very
fucking
close
dogs?
to it.
I
You
don't
need to
give a
back
fuck.
away.
You hear the dogs? Get the fuck going.
We're not
Get
talking.
the fuck going.
No.
All
I
right?
can't.
Okay.
Call the cops. Call the cops. Call the
You're in
cops.
for it.
Call the cops.
Call the cops, Keegan. Call them. Call them. Call them.
Dude, don't touch me.
Get the fuck out of here.
Don't you
Call
fucking
them,
touch me.
Keegan.
Don't you fucking touch me.
Back the fuck
Don't
up,
you fucking
big
touch me.
motherfucker.
Don't
Get
you
away.
fucking
Get
touch
the
me.
fuck
Get
out.
away.
Don't you. Oh,
Away.
Don't you
Go
fucking
away.
touch us.
Hey!
That's fucking assault.
Get away!
Get the fuck out of here. Don't touch my fucking girlfriend.
Get away!
Huh?
Now!
Get the fuck away.
Get
We will. We will, okay?
Get out of here!
Go.
Now!
We didn't do shit!
You touch anyone again! You're going to fucking jail!
That's all on video.
Call the cops, Keegan, now!
video.
Now!
Oh,
Now!
I am.
I put this in a vlog when it happened, and these are the comments that I got underneath that original video. Fuck all vegans, they all need to be shot.
Actually, I thought in Western countries they can have guns. You guys deserve to get shot. Remember, kids, carry a Glock. If a vegan a-hole attacks you, pull the trigger. It's self-defense.
Only a bleeding vegan is a good one.
Those dudes should have beat the fuck out of you weirdos. Get a job. Kill all vegans. You deserve to be killed, fucking hippie degenerates.
Haha, that was a good laugh. It's always good to see annoying vegans get what they deserve. You look like a feminist, yuck. A bunch of hippies that are so stupid. Bitch, I'll butcher y'all vegan ass. I would have punched a little sissy too.
I'm only here because I want to see a vegan get punched. Death to the vegans. The only good vegan is a busted up vegan with 2 broken legs. What the fuck is this? I was looking forward to see some idiotic activist get punched and lying in blood. Well, you guys deserve getting punched.
A lot of these comments are probably made by kids who think that they're so funny and think that bullying others is going to make themselves feel better or feel good about themselves. But it's also incredibly obvious that these people are just not thinking for themselves and blindly following along with the programming society has drilled into them, that certain traits such as having empathy, being emotional, protecting the vulnerable, and being kind and showing compassion to others are somehow weak in favor of toxic traits such as domination and harming others. And that people are overcompensating for their insecurity with their own masculinity by trying to act, quote, tough. But here's the reality. People who are secure about their own masculinity are not offended by other people protecting the vulnerable or being kind and compassionate. In fact, they join in on it. Because they already have their own power and they don't need to squash down and take away the power of others to make up for their own lack. If you're not vegan, you're an animal abuser. Watch the documentary Dominion, free on YouTube or at watchdominion.com, and listen to the TEDx talk Every Argument Against Veganism. If you're on their property and they ask you to leave, you have to. They can legally fucking kill you if you're on their property. I'm not on their fucking property. Do you think they have a stoplight on their property? Like, what the fuck? Imagine trying to make a living as a trucker and all these tree huggers try and stop you. Imagine thinking that any type of violence or killing is automatically justified because you make money off of it. The best bit was the vegan getting punched at $13.50. You just have to be so sad, miserable, and unhappy with yourself and with your life to take any kind of enjoyment out of making fun of somebody getting assaulted. I feel so bad for these people, and like I genuinely send them healing energy, and I mean it only hurts themselves. They have to have this hateful energy come out of themselves in order to send it to me, and it doesn't affect me because, you know, I read certain books like the 4 Agreements, and I understand that it's not personal and it says way more about them than it does about me.
How?
I mean, we literally learn in freaking kindergarten that if you're a bully, you do it because you're insecure, and you do it to just feel better about yourself. Like, we all know this. This guy, whose username is 4 Doors Even More Whores, said, "When you try to humiliate, demean, and remove the freedoms of others, you yourself become the oppressor. Keep that in mind, kiddo." And removing the freedoms of others, like, again, just saying information. You have the freedom to walk away from me and never listen to me if you want to choose to keep supporting the unnecessary violence. So, it doesn't even make sense. It's just so freaking crazy to me that people are slitting throats and making others bleed out, but I'm the oppressor because I use my words to say something against that. Like, we really live in a society where people are more offended by people speaking up against violence than they are by violence. Stop being so brainwashed. You deserve this. I would do the same. So in other words, you are so triggered by me just saying facts and so insecure that you resort to violence for no reason because someone just said something you don't like. Gotta be a pretty miserable fuck to have that kind of mindset. These lunatics are collecting number plates from vehicles and tracking owners to assault them. Get the police onto it. Tracking the owners to assault them, that's just... that is so fucking stupid. Like, how are you gonna watch a video of us getting assaulted and say that we're the ones who assault people? It's just so insane how this society goes straight to victim blaming and who turns everything around onto the victim as if they're the ones doing something wrong. Respect to grandpa. Yeah, respect to people who assault innocent people for no reason and who more than likely abuse their son, hence why the son's acting the way he does, and who are probably abusing the daughter that's in their house. Like, yes, that's just so respect-worthy.
What you got going on?
It's all talk, David.
Huh?
You never do anything.
Then I'm more there to protect and serve my trailer park. That ain't hard work right there, Phil. That ain't hard work.
You cooked me in the boy.
Oh.
If someone wants to be vegan, no problem, but why vegans want others to be vegans? I don't understand that. If I'm not vegan, why others want me to be vegan? I don't want vegans to eat meat, so why this is good, I don't understand that. You vegans just destroying brain cells. I hate vegans like stopping trucks because it's fucking irritating, and vegans like goes to McDonald's and shouting, eating meat is violence, don't eat animals. You're just irritating people. I hate you all for that. I believe in the whole you, do what makes you happy until it's harming someone else. When it becomes something that harms someone else, I step in and defend who you're harming. It's just really that simple. You're irritated and hate us because we're reminding you of your own guilt. So why don't you just take responsibility for yourself and stop doing the thing that's causing you all of this irritation and hate? Finally, a vegan gets punched. That made my day. Deserved it? I would shoot one in face. If it was the purge, sadly it doesn't exist. So basically saying, like, as long as they could get away with it, they would literally shoot us in the face and kill us. It's just great. Thanks. Really cool. But vegans are sending ex-vegans and farmers death threats, right? Like the article that I went over in one of my recent videos, even though no one ever provides evidence of that. Ironic how vegan protesters made the dogs agitated. First of all, prove it. And also, the wife of the older man went and testified under oath that we were threatening them to eat their dogs. Like, she just straight up lied. He got punched because he was interfering the guy's job. You guys are just trying to find problems for yourself. Reply to both of my comments if you have guts. Once again, this guy came out of his house and was not doing any job. I heard if you get in front of the trucks, they'll do one of two things. Run you over or stop and beat the shit out of you. Both equally as good. You should try it. At no point were we getting in front of any trucks. You were harassing them. Wow. Interesting. If you're on their property and they ask you to leave, you have to. They can legally fucking kill you if you're on their property. I'm not on their fucking property. Do you think they have a stoplight on their property? Like, what the fuck? You should be thankful you got away that easily. The man should not have tackled those vegans by himself. With a few friends, he could have made a good job of it. I'm late, but everybody do be roasting her, LMAO. Yeah, because everybody doesn't have any actual intelligent argument against anything that I'm saying. And there's such a negative bias against animal rights activists that it's cool and trendy to wish death and injury upon us. The irony of people always saying that vegans are just all about our feelings, but in actuality, their feelings are getting so hurt that they think that their feelings getting hurt is more important than actual death and killing. It's just, the irony is just so rich. That's what happens when you don't mind your business. Get that man a beer. Edit, you were trespassing, so you were in the wrong, not the man. You are lucky he didn't come with a gun. One day you will trespass on the wrong person's property and might be the end of your life. Mind your business. I did respond to this one. We were at a public intersection holding signs, not trespassing. I don't understand how that's not clear to you from the video that these people walked to us from their house. It shows the entire thing. I'm so sorry that your life is so miserable and unhappy that you spend your time telling peaceful protesters that they're, quote, lucky they didn't have a gun about two men who punched women for no reason at all. I'm honestly curious what leads a person to do that. Like, how full of hate must you be? Insane. I'm so sorry for you. I imagine that if our signs said something you agreed with, you would never say such things. These men are clearly abusers, and if you want to get them a beer, then this behavior must be common in your own life, and again, for that, I'm sorry. That's pretty much that. Thank you so much for joining me on this truly enjoyable journey.
Thank you so much for watching to the end. It's one of the best ways you can support me. If you also want to support me further, I did launch a Patreon, and that will be linked. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and check out all of my disruptions and other content. Have a beautiful day. Bye!